I've been trying to record this video for 15 minutes! Now look, I am not the kind of person to really bash on how something looks, especially when it comes to anime. If something looks ugly but the story is gas, I'm not gonna really care. I'm gonna mainly be talking about why the story is gas. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, it looks so bad, I couldn't even enjoy the story. Like, oh my god, bro, stop being a loser! I've read the webcomic for One Punch Man and the webcomic for Mob Psycho, so basically I'm untouchable. But godly, there is one thing I'm starting to see a trend in, and that's CG and anime. And honestly, these two things should never mix. Initially, this video was just me bashing Chainsaw Man Episode 1 and how Chainsaw Man looks so ugly with the CGI, but MAPPA Studios actually proved to everybody Chainsaw Man was not CGI. The only thing that was incorporated with CG was the background of who Chainsaw Man was fighting. I don't know, maybe it was just because of the CG background, but in my opinion, 2D and 3D animation just should not correlate. And to me, this could be the one big potential problem Chainsaw Man could have, because my god, the animation is gorgeous. It's the same studio that made JJK, but it even looks better than JJK. However, for future reference, do not incorporate CGI whatsoever in the Chainsaw Man anime or anytime Chainsaw Man is fighting. Because, my god, maybe it was because of the 2D background, maybe that's why it looked so unnatural, but why does Chainsaw Man feel like a Baki Season 1 character? What is this? Am I watching Kengan Ashura? Like, he moves so janky, and it looks weird. Like, it looks like it's on the verge of cutting frames that I'm watching of the episode. And look, bro, I am not the type to just like bash something for how it looks without trying to get, you know, the story and everything into consideration, but I think I'm mainly mad just because of how much I love Chainsaw Man and how excited I was for the anime, and especially because of things like JJK, which have that similar nitty-gritty art style, be animated into something that we have never seen before. The potential for Chainsaw Man to do that, but do that 10 times better was there, and honestly, they had me in the first half, I'm not gonna lie, but the moment Denji transformed, my god, what am I watching? And other animes have had this issue, and some have learned from this and some haven't. An anime that has learned from this mistake was Baki, and initially it used CG for some of their fights, but it looked absolutely terrible. And past the Dorian fight, we really don't see CG being relevant in Baki. I mean, some of the best fights we have gotten have been past season 1. You know why? Because CG is no longer existent in the anime. And honestly, an example that should just reboot itself and should really take the time out of their day to realize that this anime looks terrible, Kengan Ashura. I already know the manga fans are gonna be going crazy. Look, bro, this anime looks like dog shit. Have y'all seen the art for this manga, by the way? This art is arguably as good, if not better, than Baki's. That's right, I said it. Aesthetically, Kengan might look better than Baki. But, holy shit, what the fuck is this? Wow, what? Another series that has suffered from this as well is Berserk, which is known for its sexy, gassed art, and has literally gotten nothing but terrible adaptations. You know why? Because they try to make CG with an anime, they're like, oh my god, you know, it's a new aesthetic, it could be cool, you know, it's unique. No, it's not unique, it's not cool, it's ugly as shit. And even animes that look so sexy already, Attack on Titan! Bro, do y'all remember Attack on Titan? It gets me so mad, bro. Like, yes, I did punch my desk right now. Yes, I am for real mad. This is not even me acting. Like, real shit, I'm so annoyed. Because Attack on Titan looks sexy. But then they try to CG the Colossal Titan and you look horrible. You look like a video game character. What is this? What am I looking at? You literally look like a model from the Incredible Hulk game. Oh my god. And I feel really bad specifically for the animators of Attack on Titan because they are legit unhealthy based on the amounts of time and effort they put in to make this. Just for people to send them death threats. Imagine putting your blood, sweat, and tears just for them to incorporate 2D animation and you get shit on for it. What? And the last example I'll bring up is Dragon Ball Super Superhero, which is mainly a 3D movie. It looks decent, but anytime the characters interact with the environment or when Piccolo and Cell are fighting, it looks janky and the attacks when they land just feel so motionless and don't really hit for me. Like, okay, like let's disregard the hype for Dragon Ball Super Superhero for a second, and you're watching Piccolo fight Gamma 2, and then you see this man throw like a CG rock. You are not screaming, ah! oh my god, I can't believe he did that. Like, it looks ugly, but you just ignored it for yourself because it's a Dragon Ball movie. And mind you, this is the best example of like CG incorporated with anime, and you need to legit have a movie budget just for it to be watchable. At that point, just stick with what the Broly movie was going with, or even with Battle of Gods, which, by the way, are also examples of movies that have great animation, but any instance they use CGI, it looks terrible. In my opinion, Chainsaw Man should learn from Baki's mistake and keep their fights purely 2D, especially since Chainsaw Man's animation allows the character's motions to feel fluid and genuinely feel the impact of attacks. And it's crazy because for this script, I was mainly arguing why Chainsaw Man's CGI is ugly, but Denji isn't even CGI when he's Chainsaw Man, so I don't even know what to say! I'm just hoping Mappa, the next time Chainsaw Man fights, make him look sexy. That is all I ask.